is Kavya. Today I am going to explain some interview questions like what is Node.js and how does it refers for the other services sites. Technology like Apache and PHP. Node.js is a runtime environment that allows you to run the JavaScript outside the to the browser. It is a built-in Google Clouds JavaScript engines and uses a event-driven non-blocking input-output model, which makes it efficient for handling the concurrent request. Reference from the Apache or PHP non-blocking input or output. Unlike the Apache that which handles their user requirements in a separate thread, Node.js uses a single thread event loop for the asynchronized processing. JavaScript-based Node.js allows the developers to use the JavaScript for the both front-end and back-end developers. Real-time applications. It is a well suited for the applications like chat app and live streaming due to their web stock support. Lightweighting and scalable. Node.js is a more efficient in handling the large-scale applications than Lightspeed. It is it is another second question. What is the callback function in Node.js and why they are commonly used in asynchronous? Yeah, a callback function is a function that based on the arguments for the other functions and it is executed later by usually after an asynchronous operations is complete. Why the callback used? In Node.js, operations like file reading, database queries, and the API requests are centralized. Callback function helps to allow the blocking the execution of a code while the waiting for a long running process to complete. It is another more third question. What is the purpose of package.s zone file in node.js project? Can you explain and key the properties found in a file? Yeah, the package.sun file is a metadata file that contains information about the project and its dependency. Key properties like name, version, description, main, script, dependency, and Dove dependencies. Name is used to project. Name is used as project name. Version is used for version of application. Description is small description of a project. Main entry point file. Script defines the script that can be run using the npm like a start node or server.js. Dependency list the external packages required for the project. Dependency list the package used for during the development like example testing libraries, etc. Under more fourth question, explain the difference between require and import statement in node.js and why they could use one over their another. Required is a common .js module system used in older .js version. Import is a ESC system module system supported in a newer version of a node.js. Now another fifth question. What is the middleware in the content of Node Express.js? Can you give an example for the how could you give middleware in an Express application? Middleware function is an Express.js are the function that executing during the request response cycle. They can be modify the request response the object end of the request response cycle called the next middleware. And the most sixth question, what is the RESTful API and how can it create and using the node.js and express.js? Explain the main HTTP methods and used in RESTful API. A RESTful API is an API that follows the REST means representative state transfer principle using the HTTP method for the CURD operation. Main HTTP methods are get, post, put, and delete. Get is used to retrieve the data and post is used to create a new data. Put is used to update the existing data. Delete is used to remove the data. Another more seventh question. What is the purpose of the node.js? Manage the npm and how can you it used to manage the dependency in a node.js project. npm is a node package manager, is a tool that manages the javascript packages in node.js. Common npm comments. npm int is used to create a package of package.json. npm install express is used to install a package. npm install is used to install all the dependency for the package of. npm uninstall express is used to remove a package. Furthermore, eighth question: why it is important to hash the passwords in a web application? Explain in details for the interview. Yeah, a hashing password is critical for the security to the protect user data for the pages. Why the hash projects prevents the strong plan test password. If the database is a compressed, hacker won't have direct access to the user. One way to transfer hashing is irreversible, making it difficult for the hacker to retrieve their original passwords. Presenting their boost for actives. Strong hashing algorithm used with salting make it complicated, expressive to track the passwords. Migrates rainbow table attacks. Hashing with the unique salt prevents their attacks for the pre-computing hash lookup tables. Conclusion: all the hash passwords before the storing them use their algorithm with the proper salting. Never store the passwords in a plain text. Thank you.